Japan. For example, if you talk about the investment in the water sector, I do not think there is no independent provider for water supply from Japan yet in Indonesia. But we already seen so many from Suez and also like French and Swiss companies and so on, right? So in this way, these European companies and also American companies have been Japan's competitor. But now obviously China is a very big competitor and very threatening. And with this AIIB, Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank, now they are trying to prepare quite a lot of high risk taking and very aggressive funding. So China is obviously a competitor. But other thing is, at this moment, we discussed before about the structure of Japanese investment. So usually, more than 99% of times, Japanese investment is initiated and led by these 7 big trading firms. But they are very big companies and they have to focus on quite large projects, more than $1 billion and so on. But if we talk about the volume zone of many infrastructure projects in Indonesia, they can be from $50 million, $100 million, up to $500 million or $1 billion, lower than $1 billion and so on. I suppose more than 70 or 80% would be in this volume zone, not more than $1 billion project. So when we think about that, maybe investors from, let's say, Malaysia, and of course Singapore, and now I'm working with some people from Thailand. They are competing. Sometimes we are competing, but sometimes we are working together. And all these emerging economies are also becoming very big competitor of Japanese investors.
Who?
I mean, investors from emerging economies.
Oh, emerging economies. Right.
Including investors from Indonesia itself.
Wow.
And sometimes Japanese companies are collaborating with these emerging economies, but sometimes competing.
I see.
But if we talk about flexibility and like speed, flexibility and momentum, maybe these investors from emerging economies they are much faster and much more risk taking. And at this moment, I'm not quite sure whether many Japanese players are taking it very seriously. But in my eyes, this competition would be later on quite difficult. Because if you talk about Malaysians, they are already quite penetrating in this market, and if you talk about the $50 million project, $70 million project and so on, they know it very well. So for example, when I'm working for very small hydro project and so on, hydropower project, they're already approaching me. But no Japanese companies is approaching me.
Because the investment is too small.
Too small.
Too small.
Too small for Japanese companies. But if they are just ignoring, if they are just missing these small to medium size investment opportunities, eventually not so many are left for Japan. And especially very big ones like this Jakarta Bandung train are taken by China. Nothing is left for Japan. Well, that is what now I'm talking to many Japanese companies.
So do you think the Japanese mentality will, after they see, hey, these opportunities are being taken by other players, these smaller projects, do you think the mentality will change? Hey, we're going to have to shift down 1 gear or 2 gears to take these projects?
That's what now I'm encouraging to Japanese companies. But the thing is, even though you work for $100 million project or $1 billion project, your actual workload is the same for appraisal, for due diligence and so on, and for formulation and for fundraising. So because of that, probably if I just mentioned that you have to work on these small projects and so on, they will not work.
It's not attractive.
So we need some mechanism. So for example, if there are some very attractive small and medium class size investment, then we can gather them and then put some investment from one fund, something like that.
You're saying gather several projects, put them together,
correct.
and then take from one fund, like that. Oh, to make the investment larger.
So that is one example.
Okay.
And the other example is we need some other players who can find out projects and who communicate with local partners very closely, and prepare all necessary factors and put it into larger investment. So this kind of function is needed. But at this moment, Japan doesn't have that kind of function. Probably this is my company. AIC would be the very first one.